A weekend shooting in Manhattan has sparked a firestorm that's rippling far beyond the city limits. The Trump administration is now pointing fingers and drawing battle lines, vowing a major crackdown on cities that protect undocumented immigrants. Tom Homan, the so-called border czar, has declared that federal immigration forces are flooding the zone. But what does this mean for New York and America's sanctuary cities? The Trump administration is shifting its immigration strategy into high gear, and sanctuary cities are now squarely in its sights. Just this week, Homan announced that immigration enforcement will ramp up dramatically in cities like New York, which limit cooperation with federal authorities. He stated, "Sanctuary cities are now our priority. We're going to flood the zone." This aggressive rhetoric comes on the heels of an incident where an off-duty U.S. Customs officer was shot during an attempted robbery in a Manhattan park. Now authorities insist that the officer wasn't targeted because of his job, but the administration is quick to link the crime to New York's sanctuary policies. Two men attempted to rob the officer and his companion late at night. In the ensuing chaos, the officer exchanged gunfire with the assailants, injuring one, who was later arrested at the hospital. Thankfully, the officer is recovering from his wounds. Despite the NYPD's assertion that there's no evidence of a targeted attack, the White House narrative has swiftly turned political. Administration officials argue that New York's sanctuary status emboldens criminals and undermines federal law enforcement. They're using this shooting as a rallying point for tougher immigration actions, framing it as a direct consequence of sanctuary policies. Sanctuary cities like New York have laws that limit local police and city agencies from cooperating with ICE or sharing immigration status information unless legally required. Homan's Flood the Zone strategy signals a broader campaign where federal agents will increasingly target these cities for raids and enforcement operations. Critics argue this approach punishes cities that prioritize community trust and constitutional protections, while supporters claim it's essential for national security and law enforcement consistency. This incident and the administration's rapid response highlight the growing divide between federal immigration priorities and local government values. With elections looming, sanctuary cities are becoming battlegrounds in a political war over immigration, crime, and states' rights. Whether the NYC shooting was a tragic coincidence or a convenient catalyst, one thing is clear. America's sanctuary cities are entering a new era of confrontation with federal power. From the streets of Manhattan to the halls of Washington, the immigration debate is taking a sharp new turn. As the Trump administration doubles down, cities and citizens must brace for the fallout.